You're live. What's up?
Hi.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
I forgot I gotta grab my phone.
You can't really see the Connect 4.
Well, we can bring it down. Oh, there we go.
That better?
Cool.
Sit
We're
down.
gonna
Let's
sit
sit
anyway.
down. Let me see what it looks like.
Hello.
Is that good? Can you guys see?
And then we'll lift it up for the game.
Anybody there? We got some cool, fun stuff tonight.
We're gonna
do
we're gonna go where we started from and do a little bit of a game night tonight.
Sorry, we don't have the beach behind us tonight.
I know, right? All right, let me open up my phone so I can check out comments because I can't see that far.
How's your Saturday going, guys? We decided to stick with 9 o'clock. Sorry.
Let's see. It's loading for me. Hello. All right, I think I need to turn on my Wi-Fi is off. There we go. Hello from Ohio, Raleigh, North Carolina, Houston, Texas, Maine. Come to Georgia, exit 6. Food sucks. Oh. I'm sorry. So tonight we are going to answer some emails.
Play some Connect 4.
Play some Connect 4. Hello from Canada, Maryland, Jacksonville. Should we do
It's passed out.
should we get the iPad out so I can set it here and read it, and then so I can read emails too? Do we have an Instagram? Oh, we have like personal Instagrams, but we don't have.
Race Mesh Trucks.
No, you changed it.
Oh, I changed it. I'll change it back.
Yeah. You did it like it was. Well, you know what? We may actually start one for the channel. Actually.
Do you guys want one? Should she start one?
Should I start one? Quit playing Connect 4 and put on the Trump rally.
Oh, is there a Trump rally on?
I guess so.
Where's it at tonight? I heard Tulsa
Captain and
was
Coke.
Tulsa was
Nice.
having some problems.
I don't know.
Is that better?
All right. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Super loud.
So you guys might wonder what this little contraption is that she's got going here.
I am so excited about this.
She's got some game that she's been watching.
If you have a TikTok, you know exactly what this is.
We
So.
got our game pieces in here.
So look up.
And then whoever loses whatever this game is will be the designated driver.
The GG.
So.
All right. So I'm going to start with an email. Let's see. That I also actually need to reply to because.
What's up, Costa Rica? How you doing, man? I'm going to put this here and try and read these comments.
All right.
Howdy, West Tennessee. Love West Tennessee, man. It's beautiful up there.
All right. So this is an email we got from Lee. Can you turn that on? Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So he finally decided on a CDL school, but he's heard from people that the company will pressure him to lease a new truck when he eventually finishes training. What's your opinion on this topic? He says he already has some money and hopes to save a lot during training, so he will have enough for a down payment to buy a used truck. And leases are super expensive, so I'm pretty concerned about keeping up the payments. So I'm assuming what he's saying is, so they train at their headquarters.
What company is it? Is it Prime?
It doesn't say what company.
So I feel like the leases, man, with all these companies.
I think he's asking how I should handle it too.
Just stay a company driver, save as much money as you can. If you are a young man, you don't have a family and a mortgage and that kind of stuff, save 15 grand and let me know, and I will help you find a truck, buy a truck, and get it going, because that's where you're gonna make the money, man. If you watch my videos, you use your truck as an asset, and you tell them you're there, and at the end of the day, they will pay you. They'll pay you as much as you make in a week as a company driver in one day, and you're running 300 miles. So, and they have all these leases. They lock you into a maintenance account. They lock you into plates. They lock you into all these little fees that they nickel and dime you for, just like Landstar does. Landstar is not a bad company, but they have their own brokers. They have their own freight, but they nickel and dime everybody for compliance on which is good for safety and insurance and maintenance account. But I would say learn your own truck, stay a company driver, save up 15, 20 grand and go get your own truck, man. I'll help you do it. And I'll teach you what's the best motors and where to fix them, which is Hey Guy. Pretty soon I'll have a video from Hey Guy. You guys will be able to have another walkthrough with it. I'll probably do a live from there so you guys can meet him.
That'd be cool.
and we'll do an overhead while we're there. So it's been 50,000 miles since I unframed my motor, but I wouldn't do a lease, man. Leases always seem to end up not in your favor. So that's what I would say to that email.
Perfect. Next email is from Brian, and Brian says he's an owner-operator leased to a carrier for 5.5 years now. He's ready to pull the plug and get his own authority, but he has a few questions. He owns a 48 flat right now, but he's looking into acquiring a dry van, and he's living east of Lansing, Michigan. Let's see. I'm not really sure. Here we go. Here are the questions. Sorry, that was the first. He sent me 2 emails. So the first question is, all the apps that you have on your phone for loads, what are the ones that will work with new authorities? So he wants to see if he can get up with a couple of the apps. So the apps that'll work with new authority the best.
My first time going out, man, Uber Freight was the only people that would work with me. Uber Freight for the first 30 days, I was taking anything good, making some money. It was hard. And then after 90 days, pretty much all of them open up. But they'll still kind of hold back some loads from you. They'll be like, oh, you haven't run a high dollar load, you haven't run this load. After the first year and you've ran stuff on time and you haven't pulled the plug in a bunch and canceled loads at the end of before they were picked up, then like this second year, man, I'm getting loads from people all over the place. So the Uber Freight worked throughout the bat. JB Hunt was like 90 days. Convoy was pretty quick. C.H. Robinson would work with you, but they wouldn't give you the full spectrum of the loads. So you'll be able to make money, but you're going to have to grind and you're going to have to learn your lanes and lanes, I can teach you on those. I can tell you where to go and that kind of stuff. Just email me all you want. But I would definitely, if you got money saved up and you can get your own truck, it's definitely worth it to come out here and do what I do.
Second question is, do you factor any of your loads, or do you build them all and wait for them to get your payment to you?
All these apps, man, they pay within 7 days the latest. I do have one load right now that I've been working for 25 days to get this paid. It's $1,150 from Atlanta to Charlotte, so I understand why they're kind of upset not paying it, but it was the forklift broke and they made me stay another 15 hours, so I got another $250 layover on top of the $900 that I got for the load. So but most of the time, going back to the topic, like JB Hunt, the last 2 loads I've taken to Costco down there in West Palm Beach, they paid me the next day. I was paid $25.50 the next day and I was paid $2,200 the next day. So most of the time you get the BOL, it's called a clean BOL, everything's on time, everything's signed right. If that gets submitted and it gets approved, then it's called Quick Docs. They take anywhere from 1.5% to 3% normally. If they take more than 3%, then they're screwing you. So, but most of the time it's 1.5% or 3%. Convoy, Uber do not charge you anything. JB Hunt 360, if you use the app the whole time for tracking and all that kind of stuff, then they don't normally charge you a fee, but C.H. Robinson charges you a fee. I worked at Allen Lund, is a small brokerage that I've used one time now, and they gave me the option to payment by ComCheck instead of factoring, and I said no, I'll skip that and go 14 days. And on the 14th day, they paid me the whole amount, no fee taken out. So
nice.
Most of the time, it's you get paid within 4 or 5 days. It's not a big deal waiting for money. And factoring, I believe, this is my personal belief. I've never worked with DAT or Truck Stop. I worked with DAT for the first 2 weeks when they gave me a free trial. And I found it, being a new authority, it was harder to book loads with them than it was booking with the apps because these guys wouldn't touch you. They'd be like, oh, you're a new authority, wait, come back in a year. So that was being a new authority. And then I got a bad taste in my mouth because of that, and I just stuck with the apps and I started learning the apps. And then, so if you work with DAT or you work with Truck Stop, you're gonna need to factor because you're gonna work with a lot of small brokerages that they don't have these big apps that can pay you their own quick pay. So that's what factoring is mainly for. If you're working with DAT or Truck Stop, you're going to have to factor, and so you're going to get a factoring company, which is not a bad thing. They still take 1.5, 2.5%, but you got to sign up with them, and they take care of your paperwork, and then they'll be hounding you for getting stuff that they need. But factoring is not a bad thing. But these apps do pay you quickly. Like that JB Hunt, those 2 JB Hunt loads paid in a day. The Convoy load that I just ran, and they pay me detention, that's already in my account. So it's been really quick lately.
We got a girl in here, Krista. Hey, y'all. Hey.
What's up, Krista?
The third question is kind of for me. It's asking how we run our business. What software do we use? Basically QuickBooks. You're going to have to figure out what works for you. Honestly, we keep all of our receipts, put everything in, figure out that way, things like that. So just figure out what works for you.
Get a good CPA and you can write off everything.
Yeah.
If you buy an SUV or a truck over 6,000 pounds, that's a write-off. If you can write off 10,000 square feet of your own home as an office, that's a write-off. Learn all these write-offs. Because you're a sole proprietor, hopefully you set it up as an LLC, not a DBA. and you can write off a lot of things. So get a good CPA that knows those avenues, and you run your own business. Just like Amazon doesn't pay anything in taxes, you can do the same thing if you run it right. But then again, if you're trying to buy a home, you run into some problems when you're not showing any income tax or income. When that's a different thing. If you're trying to buy a house, it's kind of hard.
All right. Do you want to go through some of these, or do you want to go ahead and play one of our games?
Not a game. You want to play Connect Four once? Who wants to see Connect Four once?
Or do you want to see Solo Cup?
No, that's last.
That's last?
Solo Cup. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
We're going to be drinking after that. We'll play a little Connect Four first.
Okay.
And still answer questions.
All right, so let's go.
Oh, and the giveaway's still going, guys. Anybody that doesn't know, we got the giveaway going. This is the actual one you're going to get. We got another one ready, but this is the giveaway.
Yeah, little retro NES system.
Mini NES system.
Thousands of games from, Game Boy, regular NES, Nintendo 64.
Wireless PS. We got different colors. You can like do player 1, player 2.
Yeah.
But these things are awesome. We might do Saturday Night Live next week. We might do a play.
Also, if you're watching this later as well, or now, the link's not there now. The link will be there after it loads. So I'll try to get the link in there. We also have
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
One more thing, guys. I'm sorry for everybody. We love you guys from Australia, from
Canada,
Dubai, from Canada. We're only shipping this. We're only shipping this thing lower 48. If you win it and you want it, you're gonna pay for shipping. I'm telling you, if you're outside the 48.
Yeah, because
let's get some money to ship it overseas.
Yeah. So.
But if you want it, we'll ship it to you.
Yeah, we'll have to do.
You just gotta pay for it.
Yeah,
but if you're in the lower 48, free shipping.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh yeah, and then another thing, guys, drop some comments. I'm trying to get to the comments, guys, but we're getting bigger and bigger. Thank you everyone to subscribe. We got 12,000 subscribers now.
Right there.
We bless you. Thank you so much for that. But for me, I'm trying to edit and make these videos for you guys, and I'm also trying to live my life and be with my kids. And I try to get some comments every now and then. I'm sorry, but I just get to them as much as I can. So I appreciate all you guys, and I will get back to as many comments as you can. If you really have a pressing question, hit up the Truck and Wife on the
justtruckandwife@gmail.com
on the emails, and if it's something to do with you getting your own authority and
it does a lot of times we do. I try to respond to the emails. If I don't respond to you, it's because it's a question that Justin has to answer, and because he is on the road, I don't bother him with a lot of things while he's working. So we try to get to the questions on the Saturday Night Lives, but I will answer everything I can, and if it's pretty pressing, I will. I will get to you, I promise. Let's see, what do we have?
Insurance rates me. I pay for this.
Jackson.
He's paying for the shipping to Costa Rica.
I like it. All right, what do we have up here?
Krista, you got your safety audit coming up. Honest to God, my safety audit dude was super cool, and he's just like, hey man, submit your ELDs, submit your drug custodium, and there's a bunch of FMCSA stuff you have to submit. So you got to submit all these things, your drug custodium, your e-logs, everything to the FMCSA. Then you also have to submit this stuff locally to your local DOT officer. But they were both super like, hey, you're missing this, and submit this again. Then if everything's in order, which it should be for you guys, just keep your ELDs up to date, certify them, don't run over the clocks, run by the books, and then keep your drug consortium. That was the two biggest things: the drug consortium, the drug testing.
Oh, that's cool.
And the ELD.
She said his job was to help us pass, not to ding us. So she's very happy about that. That's good.
They're trying to help you. I mean, you're a new entry, and once you get past that and you get to your certified, I forget what the status is called, but like you're a status carrier now, then that's.
Oh wow! So she said, talk to the dude, and he's behind. He said he forgot the due date for the safety audit and started submitting and get it going. That was a huge relief. That's awesome.
Don't let her cheat. I'll try to let her cheat. Hey, Brian, I called my insurance. I'm with Progressive. My premium went from $18,000 down to like $13,000 because of this COVID thing. They gave me a break on it. But I called them for the $2 million. It only goes at $3,200 over a year. So you divide that by 12. That ain't much. It's not going to be a big thing. I really don't think it's even going to pass that bill. But if it does go up to $2 million, if you are on the brink of not being able to make your business work right now, then it might hurt you. But $3,200 over a year is not that much. You should be able to handle that and pinch dimes somewhere else.
A long way from when you guys started this channel. Good format. What's the next level for you guys? Not quite sure.
Next level for me, I think we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Keep teaching you guys what I learn, because I'm learning every time I'm out here. So my next level is gonna be I I used to flip cars a lot. I'm going to start not flipping trucks, but I'm going to buy a 780 Volvo pretty soon, probably in the next 6 months. And I'm looking for something that needs an engine in frame so I can get it real cheap, in frame the motor myself, know the ins and outs of this thing, know everything, replace all the hoses, make it ready to go. Make sure that I want a 780 Volvo from 2013 to 2017, and I want it to have an APU, and I want it to have hopefully a blown motor so I can fix it myself, and then I'll know it's brand new. And I'll probably put myself in that, and then my good old black Mamba that I got, my go-to, my baby, that's getting that overhead pretty soon. I'll probably put somebody else in that truck, do kind of a 2 or 3 year deal where I'm getting a percentage of what you're making, teach you how to book loads. You'll own the truck after 3 years. So that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do, because I'll own that truck in March next year.
We got Jim from Scotland gave away.
Kaylin, thanks for super chat.
That was your email. Yay! I'm so glad. You both are awesome as a newbie. Would it be a good idea to start as a company driver with a company, get the experience and save $20,000 to buy my own truck?
Yeah, it's my biggest thing is if you have to have a LMI, like-minded individuals, you have to be a car guy. You have to know engines.
I would get the experience if
you know engines and you're a car guy and you know how to replace
yeah, be smart, but
stuff on your engine or airlines and all that. You got to learn these trucks and these motors.
But you're the one that sent the email about the lease. I mean, I wouldn't. Would you want to like? He's the one who is. He says, is it a good idea to start with the company, the one that is training him to get the experience?
If you can save up that.
But I mean, like if you're saving money,
you can save that 20 grand and you're not killing yourself running miles everywhere. Just put your foot down with the dispatcher sometimes. I mean, I've never been a company driver, but I've heard horror stories from my buddies from school about the dispatchers giving you the worst loads, not putting you where you want to go. So I would save up that money and keep your eye out for a truck. When the right truck comes along, call me, talk to me, email about it, and I'll help you get through it. But setting up your insurance is not that hard. If you have a clean record, you see it in your, you've had your CDL for 2 years, your insurance won't be too bad. What's a good breakdown of a paycheck, fuel maintenance, new equipment? I don't know what that means, man. Like, if you can make $1,000 a week or $1,500 a week as a company driver, I've heard that's pretty dang good. But if they're not killing you with running miles everywhere. Andrew, I'll be rolling. Once my truck's paid off, I'll get this 780. But if a good Volvo comes along, I got a good credit line. I have a business credit line of $30,000 and it's zero balance, so I could use that. But it has to make sense. I want to own that black truck I have before I get into another truck. So you got to be smart about your business, because if things go south again and we have a bad market again, you got to be able to work for pennies and still make the bills. So right now things are good for me, but it could go back south again real quick.
$2 million policy. What do you think about that? What's going on with that?
A lot of people talking about this insurance thing, man. Don't get scared about that. It's not a big thing. I call Progressive. My 12-month policy only went up $3,200. So don't fret that. That's just, I think it's a thing to more cover if anything does happen bad out there. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get that insurance to pay, because they might have had some problems where there might have been a $1.5 million payout and they don't have $1 million. So I don't know. It's something like that. It's not something that you really have to worry about for yourself. And after 2 years of being in business, your insurance will go down drastically anyways. So
yes.
Tor Vrede, buy a Scandia. we can't run these out here in the U.S., but those trucks are pretty cool you guys have over there across the pond. Just renewed my insurance, started my business a year ago. I was in my second year. Yeah, so you dropped $500 a month. That's awesome, man. I'm hoping to get that renewal for my third year coming up now, because for my first year was about $18,500, and my second year was $18,200. So I didn't drop much, but my CDL, that's my biggest problem, is I went straight from getting my CDL to my authority. So they were like, "How long have you had your CDL?" And I was like, "Now, I just got it." They're like, "Your premium's gonna be high because they don't trust you." So now after going into my third year, my CDL's been for 2 years. Hopefully mine's gonna drop drastically. If not, I have insurance people calling me all the time trying to get me a thing.
Yeah. Let's see.
Big Sean, that's cool, man. You work for the movie studios. I definitely get your own truck, because then you make your own your asset. You name your price. That's the best part.
Shout out to Antioch.
Canon Barbie Trucking Channel.
That's
I'm far
funny.
from Ken, but thanks, man. It's
I'm far from
got this
Barbie.
bald head, but we definitely got Barbie over here.
You're so full of it. Thank you. That's funny.
Antioch, California, man.
In a good way.
I used to live off Hillcrest, man. And you get exit Hillcrest, went around where that Taco Bell and Safeway is, and I went up, and I lived by that 7-Eleven down there on the left.
So what's a good rate?
Love that house, man.
What's a good rate per mile? He owns his own truck and trailer. It really just.
Rate per mile, man. I mean, right now I'm getting $5 a mile. So, but that's.
I mean,
You have to know, like everyone says, you have to know your cost to run. So.
right? But you like weight and stuff, and you always.
Rate per mile, anything like everyone says, $2 a mile or more. You got to have more than $2 a mile.
Yeah.
Depends on how long your run is. If it's a short run, you could be getting $8 a mile, $10 a mile. So
yeah.
Rate per mile, you can average it out, but for me, it's more of a where am I picking up from? Where am I going to? When's it dropping? When's it picking? And how far is it? So that's what it is. And like that, the broker that booked this load I'm on right now, my truck's loaded right now. And I'm spending a weekend with them. Father's Day tomorrow. I'm making this freaking golf cart garage. I don't know if you guys watch these videos, but I busted my butts today. I got blisters everywhere. But I'm gonna finish this golf cart garage because I need extra room in the garage to make grills again.
Yeah.
So I get that done. So I'm trying to do that for not only us, but so I can keep the money from the grills because this woman gets all the money from this channel, which is awesome. But I lost track of that question. I'm sorry. What was that question again?
I don't remember. Well, yeah, we were just talking about rates per mile. Like, what does he consider a good rate per mile?
What do you think about a 2014 International with an ISX with 5545? For 23,000, Jay Moore, that's pretty good, man. Real good. Transmission automatic I-shift, or is it a 10-speed or 13-speed?
Actually, about
But that's a good deal, man, for 545. You got to just think about you're going to have about 200, maybe 250,000 miles before the in-frame comes. So make your money to be ready for that in-frame. And when you do go to the in-frame, go to Hey Guy Diesel, Haggai, Griffin, Georgia. Hey Guy Diesel, man. Ask for Jerry, Allison, Caitlin. Awesome people, man. They'll take care of you, and they will remote. If you ever have a check engine or anything come on, you buy a laptop and the inline 6 module connects to your ECU, and they can chime in from wherever they are as long as you have Wi-Fi, and they can tell you exactly what's going on with your truck. Awesome people, and they'll do it any time of the day.
What was that guy's name?
Big Sean or?
I don't know. Was it a Kenworth? 2018 Kenworth?
No, I had an International.
Okay. So Tristan, I don't know if you want me to give your full name, but Tristan, I don't know if you're watching, but he sent an email asking if you think this is a good deal. He found a 2018 Kenworth T680 with 190,000 miles.
It has a max
10-speed manual with an APU for 75,000. It's a gorgeous truck with low miles. The only issue is it has a Pack Car MX.
It's max force.
I don't know what that is.
Max, I'd stay away from it, man. Anything I've ever heard about the Max Force, and $75,000, man, you can get a nice truck for that. You can get something that's already been in-framed. You can get a big hood, long nose truck. 75 grand is you can get anything out there. 190,000 miles looks great, but it's that Max Force engine, man. It's very hard to work on. There's not a lot of mechanics out there that can work on it.
I'm actually gonna respond to that.
If you got a huge warranty on it, then you just got to think about how much downtime you're going to have, because you might have a great warranty, but when it needs work and it's down for a week or two, then you're losing money. And sure, your truck's going to be fixed for free, but how much money are you losing by not be working, and your bills are still coming in? So I've just heard nothing but bad about the Max Force. A couple people have like decent reviews of them, but it's just not a well tried and true motor. You got to get a Cummins or Detroit or an old Caterpillar. That's the 3 motors you really want to run for. That's what I've heard. That's what I've learned. I stick with the Cummins just because of the ease to work on it. Anything I look at, I can see and I know what it is. The Detroit has a different fuel delivery system. It looks a little bit like a tentacles from the Predator, but I guess it's still a good motor. Someone said, why a Volvo? I bought that Volvo, man, because it's just inexpensive. It's a 10, almost 11-year run, so all the parts are the same for the interior. We got a great deal on it. It had ISX. It's really, I got not so much the Volvo, the International, the Freightliner. It's the engine and the drivetrain. So that's what it is more than anything. But the Volvo is very comfortable. Cabin, it utilizes all the space. I can stand up in that thing, do my workout. Has double beds, so when I sleep top bunk, when this thing comes along with me, and she gets the whole downstairs.
This thing, huh?
Downstairs bed, and I'm crammed up top. I don't mind it. I like her bringing her with me. But
Damn.
Volvo is a great truck. I can't wait to get a 780 because I got an extra like 2 feet. So a 780, a 670 is 67 inches. A 780 is 78 inches. So not an extra 2 feet, but 12 inches. So that makes a lot of room though on that sleeper. So maybe we can bring the kids down to Disney World and stuff.
That would be fun. We need to definitely do that.
What's up, Rakeem? Max Force, International Packers, Peterbilt, KMW. Yeah. 14 Volvo.
All right. Do you wanna,
Turning radius is better than any peak.
Do you
Yeah.
want to play a game?
How many miles do I drive per week? I mean, I drive a lot of deadhead miles because I'm going to a good market, coming back to a good market. So I don't know. I've put 100,000 miles on my truck every year, like right to the T. Like I'm almost August to be when I bought the truck, and I'm almost gonna be right back. Bought the truck at 677, and I'm like almost 870 right now. So 100,000 miles a year. So divide that by 12. Chris, your hubby has a big boy Volvo, the 780. That's what I'm looking to get next, man. I don't know what color I'm gonna get, but whatever has a APU and a Cummins. Hopefully I want the Cummins 500 horsepower with a 13 or 18 speed. That's what I want, but we will see. Would you ever do a class on trucking startup? If you want to, like, I'm about to do my 2290, all my Block 3, all these little things you got to do, and my plates again in August, because every year you got to redo it. So I'm going to probably do videos about that again. So that'll be your startup video of how to do it. It's not that hard. FMCSA, go to fmcsa.gov, and it's pretty dang easy. You can walk yourself through it.
Yeah.
Any questions, email this chick.
And then I'll ask him. Or I know how to do all that stuff.
She does all the if does not that hard. If does not that hard at all.
Well, it's funny because you say that now, but when I first did it, I was like, I don't get it. Like,
I've done a couple of hand loads. I've done some insulation rolls. I almost had a load up to New York for $3,200 for 600 miles. That was like mattresses that I had to hand unload, but it's very rare. New Detroit's doing great things at Fuel Mileage. I haven't heard about that. I'm sure that they're doing great things. Have you seen Trucking Profitable? A lot of owner-ops always cry. I just think they're crying. I mean, it was bad. I mean, I'm going to tell you, no lie. At the beginning of this year, I was talking to her. I'm like, there's just nothing out here I'm going to take. Like, I can't take these loads. And I was taking 500 to Atlanta. I was taking these short loads. Only recently has it started opening up again where I'm making good money. So, but you can always make
a lot of that has to do with like the pandemic and stuff and things closing down. So that has a lot to do with like why the market wasn't so great.
What's up, corn-fed Cadillac? Good evening to you.
Oh, what up?
I'm feeling my age a little bit. We drank some Red Bull when we were there.
I drank one tonight to try to I'm exhausted for some reason.
I haven't drank it since, I don't know, 10 years ago. It just rots your stomach. I'm not touching Red Bull anymore.
Red Bull.
I thought it would be good, but.
And then I thought it would be a good idea to drink one tonight because I'm a little.
As Zen Gremlin, yeah, about 2,000 miles a week. I try to stay short. I try to stay Atlanta, Charlotte, a little bit of Tennessee, a little bit of like Columbia or North Florida. If it's paying good, I'll take those all day because it's not hard to get back home. But if it's good, paying real good, going down to West Palm or Tampa, I'll take it and then head on back. I have a 10-speed. There's a 13-speed conversion kit that I haven't done, but I heard it's really easy. Might talk to Hey Guy Diesel when I'm there doing my. Because I heard those extra 3 speeds is real nice. You yawning?
I'm
Yes, you
so
do need some Red Bull.
tired. I drank one, and I'm like all jittery, but I'm still tired. It's weird.
Hey, Corn-Fed Cadillac, ask your question again. I'm going to go pee real quick. Make sure Corn-Fed Cadillac. You said he asked us the question, but we got in the elevator.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that. The elevator lost service like
what
crazy.
was your, oh, yeah, because we were downtown, right?
No, we were at the hotel.
Oh, at the hotel last week. Okay, for your birthday. Oh, yeah, because we were at the, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Do you have Instagram? We have personal Instagrams. We do not have a channel Instagram. We may start one. I'm not really sure. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about doing a Facebook as well. So I don't really know. Favorite load board to use? I don't know his favorite load board, but he will. He uses a lot of apps. I am sleepy. I don't know why. So missed your answer. Well, what was the question? Back to my Saturday. Glad you guys are doing well. Oh, thank you. Your videos help the new guys. That's the idea. That's Justin. That's literally why Justin started the channel. He was like, I just wanted to teach people what I wanted to learn. So thank you for that. All right, I'm waiting for him to tell me the question again. He said he asked a question last week, but he lost it, so he didn't get the answer.
Corn-fed Cadillac? What's the
Yeah,
question?
but I need him to ask the question again. So
What's the question?
Justin is a smart man for only 2 years of driving. He's a smart man in general. If he literally puts his mind to anything and he can do it. It's insane. Even his brother will tell you that. Like, it's crazy. Have you heard anything about the government looking into brokers?
Transparency?
Yeah, the transparency thing. We've heard some things about it, but I don't really know what's coming at that. But yeah, they need to have broker transparency. He's on his way. I'm sorry.
Guys, that whole transparency brokerage thing, man, I don't think that's the argument you're gonna win. I mean,
Yeah.
the only way you can win is by holding out like I do and getting to a good market.
That's true
Then you
too.
don't need transparency.
Don't take cheap
you
loans.
may name your own rate.
Like, know your worth is like constantly what we say. Know your worth.
All right, Dixie May. Okay, got sound, my end. All right, let's play some Connect 4. See how bad you are.
How bad I am?
See how bad you are.
He's so rude.
I got the yellow.
Ladies first, or?
Someone said I'm a smart man. I'm not a smart man, but I sure married right. Woo!
You're so full of that.
All right. I don't know why you do these things to yourself.
Why do you act like you're gonna win?
Everyone say hi to Gigi.
Hi, Gigi.
Gigi, sneak in here. Say hi.
Did you go?
Nope.
You're not in there, Mom.
There's Gigi. That's
Yeah.
That's our beautiful, wonderful babysitter.
That's my
That lets us do all of our fun things in life.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi,
Did
Mama.
you cheat? Is
Nope,
he cheating?
I asked the replay. We're getting some long questions now. Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. Nope, not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that for you.
Okay. Do whatever you have to do.
Do what you wanna do. Oh, I didn't think you were gonna see that.
Of course I see it.
You thought wrong.
You thought wrong.
You thought wrong. Dang it.
I'm not stupid, you know.
Long neck, ice cold. Would you like to retract that statement?
Did you just win? Oh, I hate you.
Oh. And that's game one.
Oh, whatever.
You gotta be tricky,
All right,
guys.
answer some
You gotta be
questions.
tricky. All right, older rig versus newer rig. Look at a 2000 W. Yeah. 18 speed, 990. Took oil sample sensors out, looking at a newer ProStar. If the older corn-fed Cadillac, if the older rig has an in-frame already, man, the 600 horsepower looks pretty dang good with the 18 speed. That's a nice truck. And then the 14 ProStar, that's a good truck too. The 13. Oh, they're both great trucks, man. So if that older one has an in-frame, get that paperwork. Whichever one has an in-frame, that's what I would go for. If the older one has an in-frame and the older one and the newer one doesn't, go with the older one, depending on how long ago, because it depends on mileage.
I had it, but I missed it. Where?
These engines are gonna pop at 700,000 to 800,000 miles. Doesn't matter what you do, they're gonna pop, and then you're gonna need an in-frame, and that's another $18,000 to $22,000. So I would go with everyone. If the old one has an in-frame and it's been pretty recent, go with that truck. It's probably gonna cost you less too.
Hi from Australia.
What's up, Australia?
Love your channel, but Pepsi's better. Oh, do not tell him that.
Ooh, he said, okay, Grant, how'd she have me? I didn't think she had me. He said that, yeah, you had me.
We'll have to rewatch.
He just played Giant Connect 4. 403, like 400 on the in-frame. The in-frames, if it's done right, the in-frames are good for $1 million. So I would, if the old one, corn-fed, if the old one has the in-frame, I would go for that one, man. It's probably a better price too than the newer one.
It's funny that question just popped up. Krista, he actually started today to work on it. He's trying to finish it tomorrow. That's so funny.
What are you talking about?
She said, how's your golf cart garage coming along? I haven't checked on you guys in a while.
I just cemented. So we had a problem
You
with
can't see out there.
We had a problem with the city. They can see out there. Come with
You
us.
cannot see out there.
Yeah, the lights are on. Anyways, we had a problem with the city because it's right on the property line. It's like that
It's
close.
technically our property, but like
The property line's pretty close.
it's like really
So the
close,
city
yeah.
came out, which we think our neighbor made the call.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because it was their neighbor.
I don't want to talk about it. We're not going to talk about that part
Talk
of it.
about the neighbor.
Anyway,
but
we
haven't
got
had
it.
any problems since I did
we
Facebook
haven't-
messaging to her.
Will you stop? And we haven't gotten a call from the city, so we're just going to
So
go ahead.
we waited like a month and a half, 2 months. That's why it's been a while. But I'm actually have the. We're gonna go take a walk. Let's go take a walk.
Oh my
golf
gosh, here we go.
I actually have the Cobra didn't
When we
start.
come back, I want to play my flip cup game.
The Cobra didn't start today, by the way. I'll follow you.
And I actually got to jump start it.
But look how much more room we have out here
Oh, here we go.
without the. Oops, lights are off. So without the golf cart right here, and the Cobra battery died today because I don't drive it enough. But this right here is my table with my compressor, so I need to have this running again, and that's my plasma cutter up there. So I run the lines over the top, but we'll get this, once I can get this going again, we can start making grills, which, there's one of my grills right there.
Which I need to sell, by the way. If anyone has a...
That's a Titan.
Whatever. If anyone has a Titan, you don't know. People have Titans.
Maybe you have a Titan?
What kind of Titan?
That's the new style.
The new
I
style.
think it was
so
2015 it came out.
2015 Titan. If you want to grill, email me, justtrackinglife@gmail.com. I'll send you some pictures.
There you go, but we're going to be making grill.
Yeah.
We're getting this
Deal on
dang
Let me get my
golf cart done so that we can. Beautiful night out here. I don't know if you guys see the clear skies. But I spent the day, and of course my 3-year-old, all day today. I was trying to knock out the cementing of the blocks, and he's like, "Dada, I want to do this one." So of course I had to let my baby do the cementing with me. But we are getting close.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the camera. Can you see if it shows it up?
It's kind
of dark, but
It's dark.
we have I picked up another 60 cinder blocks today. But you guys can't really see that. Let's see if it's a little lighter down here. Hope, hope. Hope, hope, hope. Because we're on Wi-Fi, I should turn it off.
All right, I think we're good. I think we're back on. We're back on.
We're back on. Sorry about that.
So, I am so excited about this game.
How long did we lose you guys? Sorry about that.
Let me see. Let's check out some of these.
I
I need to order one for my husband. Oh, shucks, need more Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yeah, we
You're
lost.
back. Wasn't long, just 1 minute. Okay, cool.
Oh, we lost it. So we guys didn't even get to see the golf
so
cart.
pull it up just a little bit.
Want to go higher?
Yeah, just a little bit. But
Alright.
turn it, I think, down. I
Alright.
don't think you need to see us anyway. Okay. Okay.
All right, so this is a game.
I'm so excited.
This is the
Have
game.
any of you seen this game? Just out of
Katie.
curiosity, before you even start, have you seen it?
So this is the
Okay.
this is the stakes right here.
Oh yeah, it's who's gonna drive.
What's your stake?
Oh, this one's mine. But we're gonna have to use one for them. We gonna use a shot glass, or do you want to just use this?
Is that?
No, you have to put it in the middle.
Oh.
Watch.
How
No, we just do
about
one. It
you
doesn't matter.
move mine? I'll move yours.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna move hers over.
Okay.
You move mine over.
So, I mean, I want to see if anyone knows anything about this.
Let's see if we're kind of off centered here.
Okay.
Let's go this way a little bit.
Okay. Can you see? Can you see?
Can you see? Oh, it's the wrong way. Other way.
Other way. Okay.
Did you guys see the golf cart garage, or was that just a complete waste of time?
It's probably a waste of time. That's
Complete waste
okay.
of time. Let's do a little
Okay.
practice run.
Oh, don't you? Okay. I need to get a TikTok. I have a TikTok, but I don't make videos. I need to make videos because this
I
would be
just
fun.
hit the switch. Flip, flip.
Okay, so I'm gonna do mine back because I'm.
So every time I get a cup on top,
I need room.
I move hers over. And it's the point of it is whoever gets to here first
Takes a shot.
takes a shot. And then that's the person who's not driving for the night.
All right. No,
Wait.
I feel like I don't have enough room. All right, are you ready?
Just make it, yeah.
All right, 1,
3, 2,
2, 1.
All right. There's one.
Of course, you're gonna win. You're freaking competitive.
2.
Oh, I'm about.
Next one wins.
Oh, no!
Hey!
It was so close.
All right, well,
Can we do
your
it again? I want
game.
to do it again.
We'll do it again, but I won the game.
Okay. Well,
Let's
maybe
do
I'll
it
win
again.
this game.
Best out of 3. Put your shot.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Oh.
So best
Guys,
out of 3.
just so we know, I won.
The first one.
Here we go. No, that was it.
No.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Stop cheating. You make me nervous. You stress me out so bad. I'm so close too.
I went. Your mom went to
That's 2 out of
college.
3. That's 2 out of 3.
I just won 2.
Oh.
We'll go one more for fun.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Don't let me win. Come on.
And honestly, guys, she did so good in
Practice
in
round.
practice.
We did a practice round.
We
So I was
really
like, I
did
haven't played
practice.
flip cup in years.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was a good time.
I actually might take the round.
Now you guys all need to play this game together. Which way does this go?
I don't know, but that's so much fun. Okay, let's read some of my
There you go.
comments, and then I want to do it again. Unless you don't want to watch us play that game, but I think that game is so much
That's
fun.
fun. That was fun. Yeah, so just get some knives and a couple of shots.
Oh, they said they saw it.
The golf cart garage?
Are y'all playing drinking games?
Like my hand.
I like
Got
that
some
game.
nice blisters from the good old
Drink,
golf cart
drink,
garage.
drink, 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 drink. Actually, I need to. I guess I could just do it with water, but. Oh, here, I have a Gatorade.
For anybody that's new, please subscribe, enter the
Oh,
contest.
yes.
You
Please
will get
subscribe.
this sweet system
I'll
right
have the
here.
link on, the link's not there now, but it will be there once the live is posted.
And then I also want suggestions for the next giveaway. What would you guys like around a $300 value for the
Yeah, we
next
do
giveaway?
another one. We should do the next one, yeah.
We have one more of those game systems if anybody wants to buy one, or we're going to do something else. Like, I don't know what you guys want. A CB.
Where's my little shotty shot?
Which one do you want?
I like the crown.
Like the crown?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with Gatorade. I should do it with Coke. Let me get a Coke.
Gatorade. Your kids love Gatorade.
I know. I should use. Can you grab me a Coke, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, please. That's all we have. Oh my god, I love that game. That is so much fun. He doesn't drink, so he's gonna live vicariously through us.
What?
A crusty cornfield doesn't, or Cadillac, crusty, I don't know what it is.
Cornfield Cadillac.
There you go.
It's a pretty cool name.
I know, right? It's funny. I drive a Cadillac, so I like it. But it's not
You
crusty.
drive a Suburban with different headlights.
Whatever. I like it.
Guys, I'm feeling good tonight about these games.
Because you keep winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, but when he's losing, I'm cheating. Like the night we played Uno, one night we played Uno and we played like 8 games of Uno and he won 0.
Okay, so Big Sean says a Garmin GPS or dash cam. That maybe like the what's it called? What's the one that
That's a worm.
the Ramagnelli 500? Which one is it? Yeah, maybe we'll do a dash cam for the next giveaway. He's from Canada. Good choice in whiskey. Crown's the best. Crown Makers is really good too.
I do like Makers. Oh,
And
what did
good
we?
old Jack
What did we
Daniels.
drink when we
Good
got
old
married?
Jack Daniels.
Angel's Envy.
Oh yeah, Angel's Envy. We have the bottle still.
We do. We have the bottle. So did we tell our story? I think we've told our story. Our story is very funny. But we got married 3 days after meeting.
Last I heard, you were getting 60 cinder blocks. Yeah, I picked up 60 cinder blocks.
We bought a bottle of Angel's Envy.
That $5,000 or $4,500 white Tundra that I bought was almost popping the tires getting those home. I probably should have took
Probably shouldn't have taken
2 loads.
big old massive kids with you too.
Plus took my kids to Q&T is what they call it because they want candy all the time.
Dada.
What's up, Dublin, Ireland? How you doing? Our vacation is supposed to be 2 weeks in Disneyland, Florida. 3 weeks ago, we have 2 very sad kids.
I'm sorry. That
I
COVID-19.
think they're
2020
I
sucks.
think they're getting it open pretty soon. Steven wants shots. Send him one. I like that game.
It's illegal to. Did you know it's illegal to mail alcohol?
Let lumber go. Yeah, I know it's illegal.
I've done it before. Whoops. I
Well,
think I just
said
incriminated
drink,
myself.
drink.
I didn't realize that at the time though.
Does she drink 3 shots now?
He's 64.
P64, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in here, buddy.
Happy birthday.
We missed it. Hey, thanks for the birthday wishes.
And I don't know if you're a father, but happy Father's Day to you, P64, and all of my trucker fathers. Like, happy Father's Day if you're fathers.
What up, you
If
two?
you have
What's up,
fathers.
P64? Wi-Fi booster. This for the truck. Wi-Fi booster for the truck, Justin Service. That's what you guys want for the next giveaway?
You're just a regular. Wait, what do they want for the giveaway?
I'm just trying to read through it. He said Wi-Fi booster. I don't know if that's like a giveaway option. Gotta love being a heavy hauler. Hey, thanks, Big
He's
C
getting the
Trucking.
Mrs. Drunk.
I gotta do something. JR just said, how
$300.
about just $300?
Not a bad idea.
How about just $300? It'd be a lot easier to ship. Just put an envelope.
I thought about even like doing like, I know this is really cheesy, but like buying some like scratchers.
Hey, P64, no worries about the live birthday, man. It was a short one anyways, but thanks for the wishes. What were you saying? Live scratchers?
I would do like some scratchers, and then like if there's a good one, like is sending them winner like whatever we win. It'd be fun.
Justin is a regular Charlie Sheen winning.
Oh, I get it now. I didn't,
Winning.
he loves to say that too.
Poor Charlie Sheen. His life took a dump down the way.
That's what happens when you
Back into it.
make bad choices.
You
Make
started
good
driving
choices. I
big
tell my
rigs
kids
in the
that. Make good
70s.
choices.
Wish I had your brains back then. Hey, man. I mean, I don't have the best brains in the world, but I just kind of learning the game is all it is.
Oh, they said Happy Father's Day to you as well.
Thank you, yeah.
That's sweet.
I had these three. She got her nails done today.
I got my nails done today.
Thank you, P64, and everybody else that contributes to this channel.
Yes, thank you.
It gives Truck and Wife money to spend on whatever she wants, which seems to be clothing and nails.
First of all, it's not clothing and nails. 90% of the time, it
Oh,
goes
and-
to the kids. But
I'm
mama
pretty sure
mama
I pay
needs a
for all the
break.
diapers and food. I still have to pay for all the diapers and food, so it goes to the kids in the forms of outfits and
So technically clothing.
clothing.
So it is good
which
clothing.
is what Katie likes. Clothing.
And they have to look good.
Katie has too many shoes in her. I made her.
Did you do a video about my closet? He
No.
made me a closet.
I made you a shoe rack. in
He
your
made me
closet.
a
I made
shoe
her
rack.
a 4-deck
That's
shoe
love.
rack.
You do love
And
me.
you know what she did? She complained that she can't reach the top shelf.
He didn't get me a step stool. He told me he'd buy me a step stool and he hasn't yet. By the way, where's
Edgar,
my
thanks
step
for
stool?
watching. Thanks. You make yourself a step. I gave you the safe to step on.
But I have to move it.
John, I can give you my brains whenever you want, man. You pick my brain whenever you want. I know that this
Email
stuff
me.
needs to be moved, and and you can make money.
Don't drive a truck, but I still like watching y'all. Thanks, man.
Web Boost Wi-Fi extender, $300 bucket. Well worth the money. Terry, are you saying we should get that for the house? Because my phone dropped off when we went out there. Is that what you're saying? I should grab one of those? Because we will like run a Wi-Fi TV out there on those swings, and it'll work from our Wi-Fi.
That's true. It does.
But I guess because we went down that little hill into the backyard.
No,
and
no,
stopped.
not we. You.
Hey Frank, thanks for watching, man. We get that a lot. A lot of people that watch the channel, they have nothing to do with trucking. They're just
Like
hey,
I've seen comments where he's like, I don't know how I got in this rabbit hole and I got here, but I'm glad I did.
watching
We're
you
like, well,
drive a
thanks.
truck. When I'm like, thanks for being here, man. We show you what these guys like us go through out here. Like, it's crazy.
It's a tough life, but it's a fun life.
Steve, thanks for watching. Both Frank and Steve don't drive a truck, but they like watching.
Cool.
Yep.
Good. If you don't, just out of curiosity for me, if you are watching and you don't drive a truck, let me know because I'm curious.
Oh, okay, Terry, you're saying to get a Wi-Fi range extender in my truck.
No, for your semi.
That's what I'm saying in my truck.
Can you do that? Can they do that?
AT&T just sent us a bunch of links saying that they're just upped our
Did you see
hotspot to like unlimited. So
Yeah, he does use a hotspot.
I use the hotspot a lot to watch my TV and stuff, and I never really run out of it. And now they just doubled it. So I think we'll be okay with that because my TV runs
Jason
great
doesn't
in the
have a
truck
charger.
off of. Jason C, thanks for watching, man.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Brandon. He's like, I'm not trucking, you guys ride. We're just trying to
Thanks.
show you our life, and if our kids were awake, you would be seeing them also. I swear, I could have got the
So we do need to get.
cementing up those blocks. I just did three lows. I had the blocks stacked right on top of each other, and today I did the rebar, the cement ground base, and then I did
I gotta shave that
the
page.
cement between them, the masonry cement between the blocks all day today. I could have got that done probably 45 minutes quicker if I didn't have the 3-year-old next to me the whole time. Dada, I want
I was
to do
getting
the.
my nails done.
I
so
want to do the
I get home and
whole
he's like,
I'm like,
it took forever because of Jason.
but I love him. That kid wants to help me, and my 4-year-old helped a couple times, but he was more interested in watching and smashing rocks with a hammer. So, Ronald,
right.
thanks for watching our channel, man.
Aussie Steve says, "Hey guys, newly subbed. Enjoy your channel. Not a trucker."
Well, Steve, thanks for
That's
watching, man.
awesome.
I think it's pretty cool. I like to do the perspective of kind of if I'm seeing anything cool, I'll bring it into the thing. Closest I've come driving a truck is a Penske 26 footer. Yeah, very uncomfortable seats if you're going across the nation. The house we need a Netgear AC 1900. Let me tell you about truck and wife like going to war with a router.
Oh, he calls me.
No,
And
you called me. Like,
no, you called me.
I'm
And
so mad right now.
no,
the
you
router.
called me, and I was mad. I'm like, oh, and you're like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I'm fighting.
Thanks, Isaac. You're cool.
I'm fighting with the. And when I say I'm fighting with the router, I mean.
Mel,
so,
sorry for your loss. Sorry
it was
for your
bad.
loss.
It was
bud.
horrible.
Or sorry for your loss for losing your dad.
Aww.
Thanks for all he
sad.
did. Yeah, truck and wife had a fight with the router.
It was bad.
So.
I won.
We never have any problems with the internet really in the house.
No, the only time we ever have problems is when like it's actually down in the neighborhood because somebody's hit something like in the wires or something out, whatever. But we don't really.
If you were at a different point in life, do you think rates are good enough to run coast to coast? I don't think that. I don't know, man.
He doesn't really look at rates out there, so we don't.
And when I'm redoing my insurance this time, I'm gonna bring it down to 600-mile radius of the house, and so I probably will never go out to California. I mean, that's where I was raised, was California. I know Northern California and I know Southern California because that's where I grew up. But it seems like for the amount of time you spend going out there and back, unless you're getting $6,000 or more each way, which seems like it's not happening these days, then it doesn't seem right. I mean, I can make $2,500 going 650 miles down to Florida, dead it up to Savannah, and get another $1,500 again. So I'd rather do that because half the time the truck's empty, which is easy on the engine and drivetrain. So I don't see I would like to do it later in life, maybe with her when the kids are out of the house, if we're still driving by that time.
Well, that like we've
just to see the countryside.
Yeah, we got friends in Arizona. We've talked about taking a load out there just to see friends, but for us, like having the kids and it's tough on my mom to watch them, so we don't. It's just easier for us to fly.
Terry Brown, it's the best.
So no merchandise.
Still working on it. I mean, we got so much. If any of you guys have raised 3 kids,
it's tough. It's fun. I love it, but it's tough.
Even getting this golf cart garage done, time is spread thin because I want to spend so much attention on them.
Right, and we want to do things with them. It's hard to actually like.
But the way our mindset works, or at least my mindset works, is if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it myself. So we're going to learn screen printing, and me teaching.
Right.
This one.
So in other words, I have to do it.
I'll teach it to her. I'm going to learn it, and then
which is fine. But like right now with an 18-month-old and 2 toddlers,
we're gonna buy
I don't have time to be screen.
Button-up collar shirts by Red Cap, or Red Cap is what they're called. They're real nice shirts, like work shirts, like mechanic shirts.
He likes stuff like that.
Top buttons real nice, and then the regular ones are all plastic, but they're real nice shirts. And we're gonna buy some of those.
They're really good quality too.
I bought 2 of them, but I didn't know the sizing, and these things are like drapes on me. If anybody wants them, I have a black and red one. If you're a 2XL, email Truck and Wife. We will ship them to you for free. Or no, if you pay shipping,
you can pay shipping. You can have them.
Because I'm not gonna wear them. I'm a big guy, but they're like.
But they won't have anything on it. It's just a red and black.
So I'm gonna buy them again. But then again, we might be using them as a big guinea pigs to do the first.
That's not a bad idea. Let's do that.
But I'm gonna buy 2 more of those shirts, a black and red one, and I'm gonna
There's a screen printing place
I
on the
really
street.
like
I might go down there and talk to them.
Just Truckin' logo every time we start the video where it has the truck facing straight on with the Just in the windshield. I think I'm gonna do that on the back.
And then like maybe Just Truckin' on like.
I don't know if I'll do anything on the front. Maybe.
I don't know. That's why we're having troubles. We're just trying to figure out logos and what people would want to have on them. Yeah.
Because I want to be that guy at the truck stop wearing my own shirt saying, "Hey, I'm just trucking from YouTube." Like, it's not what this is about.
What do you like, YouTube?
But I mean, these hats. If you guys like these, I love these hats. They're flex fit, not one size fits all. This is the L large, extra large. But if I could do a little Just Trucking emblem.
Oh, that's a good question.
Or something like that. But I'm gonna buy more of these hats. I tried to buy the black with the red bill, and they're sold out. So I got the gray with the red.
That's awesome. So first, we've got Trucker J702, first week with his own authority. He uses your same load boards plus Amazon. He just wanted to let you know that we're in his top 5 favorite shows to watch. So
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching.
He's in California, Nevada, and Arizona. That's awesome. But Krusty Cornfield had a really good question. So Justin, what do you take for tools? Sometimes I feel like I take too much, but I always seem to be missing something. So
it seems like when you bring something that like you might think is gonna break, it never breaks. But
yeah,
have vice grips. have clamping vice grips for an airline that might go low on you. Have a lot of open end wrenches.
We should do the hats below, by the way. Keep going, sorry.
What else? I have a lot of socket sets. I have saws. Anything that you think might just break on the road that you need to get it quickly fixed. Have a lot of quick connectors for all the airline sizes. Have some airline. But yeah, I just have a bunch of open end wrenches, and I actually have one of those huge drivers for the lug nuts, but I haven't hooked the airline to it yet because I guess you need like a 1-inch line, and it's not going to run off the glad hand. So I might just get rid of that. I don't know, but yeah, just have
that was a good
a
question,
lot of
though.
open end wrenches, socket sets. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. John says his dad was a long hauler, but never saw him growing up, so he's really glad that for the boys' sake you don't travel too far, and that he really does. Like a lot of people have.
And I try to get back on the weekend.
Yeah, a lot of people comment and they'll say things. And what's also great about it is he tries to take loads that are that they go through, so he can stop and either stay home or.
Yeah, Ronald, the embroidery
Yeah.
machines, we looked into that, like even just the hat
They're
one, very
expensive.
expensive. We're not going to drop that kind of coin unless we were like, that was our main business.
I mean, if we had.
The screen printing seems like it's a pretty good gig. I got a buddy called Graphic Disorder on Instagram. Look him up, Graphic Disorder. He makes some cool stuff. And he has a McLaren 720. All from doing embroidering or screen printing.
I was making fun of him the other day because like he'll hear an engine and he'll be like, oh yeah, that's a 350 2482 with a input with a exhaust 8122. I'm like, what are you
Not like
talking
that.
about?
You can tell a Charger or a Hellcat from a
I can't.
Mustang 5.0. The exhaust, the different sounds.
I can't.
I'm sure 90% of the guys in this feed can tell a different car.
I can't.
You can tell a ZL1 from a 5.0 any day.
I don't even know what a ZL1 is.
You should know what a ZL1 with the LSA motor. LS aspirated. Nope.
No.
What kind of motor do you got in your Escalade?
V6.
Battery operated lug wrench instead of using
Am I right?
the air power. Battery operated
Am I
lug
right?
wrench. Yeah, I should get one of those. It's an LS bin.
Oh, it's an LS. I'm just saying. I knew that.
God bless you and your family,
Aw,
Genesis.
thank you so much. Genesis India, I like that. With a flux capacitor.
I've heard the Milwaukee. I heard these electric impacts can pop off the lug nuts. So I might look into that. I haven't had a tire problem yet. I've had some tires I need to patch because they were leaking, but a lot of things that have saved me with all my drives are virgin as of a year ago, and they've been the same tread. But if you buy a trailer, guys, buy a trailer with a
that's
Hendrickson
awesome.
air system, which inflates them all equally. That's the biggest thing that's going to give you a blowout on the trailer is the air pressures being off. If one's at 90 and one's at 110, especially if it's hot outside, that's going to pop that tire.
Indian Robinson says, Las Vegas in the house, been driving for 36 years, and I'll tell you what, I know you're new at this, but newer than he is. But I've gotten a lot of good information from you, and I appreciate your channel. That's awesome.
Thanks for watching, man.
That's awesome. Thank you.
We all try to learn from each other. If we could all collaborate. I think the biggest thing that I think that's good about YouTube is like you're seeing the rates I'm getting for these lanes. And I think that puts it in your head like this is what we can get for this lane.
Right.
If we wait for it.
Right.
I think that's what it is. It's not so much the broker transparency, it's everyone understanding that you don't have to take that like the load I'm on right now. You don't got to take that for $550. You can take that for $1,300. I mean, it's not always going to be like that. It was a Friday; they needed to get them moved.
Yeah.
But you can get that for $900, $1,000, and just hold on to it. So I think it's better for YouTube for all of us to show what we're getting for rates.
You should do a truck tour.
You want a truck tour?
Like how you have your truck set up.
You want a tour
PE64
a
says.
670?
PE64 says you should do a truck tour and show how you have your truck set up.
I'll do it for you, P64. Let me get it washed first. It's pretty dirty right now, but every time I'm gonna get it washed, I'll look at the weather report, and it's always like thunderstorms tomorrow. I'm like, So next run I do, P64, I'll get it run through a blue beacon, get it nice and clean, and we'll do a little truck tour, show you the APU and how everything works.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. You watch long haul. I don't watch a lot of YouTube guys. I mean, I watch Makes Sense. He's the guy who I owe a lot of my YouTube channel to and getting into trucking. Because when I was in CDL school, I watched Makes Sense. His name's Sammy. He's out there in North Georgia. Great guy. Look him up if you're not already subscribed to him. And but other than that, I don't watch a lot of other YouTube. I watch a lot of P64. Stop that.
What's he doing?
Here's for last week. Thanks, buddy. You're P64. But yeah, like a lot of
That's awesome. Here's to the one. Oh.
A lot of YouTube. I'll watch it like to learn stuff about if I'm fixing something in the house, if I'm putting an oven in for trucking wife because her oven broke and she needs to cook things.
What do you mean my oven broke?
Her oven like just started.
It broke. It didn't
There's a video
break.
on the
It broke.
channel that I like replaced her oven for her. Wasn't an easy task, but we got it done.
Oh God, I was
So
sweating.
YouTube, I use it for. I watch a lot of car things. I watch 1320 a lot. If you guys ever watch that, which is the quarter mile.
I'll be on the road with him and like half asleep, and then all of a sudden I'll hear engines revving, and I'm like, "What are you watching?" And I'm just, well, you know, that or like stuff about the pyramids, which is really cool.
The pyramids are cool. Pyramids are a big mystery for me. My mind always thinks about different
Egypt's
things in
cool.
life. I'm a God-fearing man, but there's so many different things on this world that are like signs of the ancient past of
It's
us.
just neat.
It's like cool to
Anything.
learn.
Wait, he likes
Cool.
history.
I like to learn about it. I want to know like what they were doing back then because we don't know.
You should pick a place for a meet and greet road trip picnic. That's
You know,
funny.
guys, I have a great. This is an idea that I haven't actually brought past Truck and Wife yet, but we're.
Oh
gonna,
God, and you're gonna do it live? Let's do it
gonna-
live. Let's talk about this
We're
live,
gonna
babe.
do a.
Are we gonna do this?
I want to do this, so I'm gonna
He
get
wants
some.
to.
I'm gonna get some yellow referee like flags, and it's gonna be. I forgot what I was gonna call it, but it's gonna be like people that pull up in the fuel aisle and pull up to the next stop with no one behind them, and get out. She's gonna run up to them and throw a flag and give them like $10 or a coupon for food in the truck stop.
Oh, because
Or
they
$20,
like because they.
Personal foul. You pulled up to the line. Here's $20. Go spend it in the thing, and like get to know them. Like, who do you drive for? How long you been
Oh, that'd be
driving?
kind of cool.
So I'll follow her with the camera. We might do it live, but I don't think we'll do it live. I'll probably edit it and cut it up
kind of
because we'll
fun. That would
find.
be fun.
We'll probably have some guys like, who the hell are you people? And don't do
You
that. to us.
weirdos, don't talk to me.
But I thought that was a good idea. Like we'll probably do our local QT. I'll figure out if exit 60 and 85. So if you're there, I meet a lot of people there, and I'll just be sitting there with a table, and then she'll throw the flag and run out there and I'll follow her and be like, "You pulled up past the fuel island. Personal foul, proper fuel island etiquette." I forget what I was going to call it.
Is it? But would that be like a
So
good
when you
thing?
pull your,
That's not a
no,
bad
it's a good.
thing.
It's not a bad thing, but they're probably like, "What the heck are you talking about?" And you're like,
But
"Here's
isn't a
$20
personal
for."
foul a bad thing?
Yeah, but they're gonna think it is, and then they're gonna be like, "Just kidding, here's $20. Thanks for pulling up."
Oh, okay.
Thanks
It's
for
a
pulling up in
joke.
the fuel
Okay, I
island.
get
Yeah,
it. I
they'll be
get
like,
it.
"What are you doing? Why are you throwing a flag at me?"
Okay.
Throw a yellow flag.
Okay, well, if you think
And
it's
you
a
have
cute
a
idea,
little, should have a little whistle and maybe a little referee outfit,
oh my God.
and it'll be.
Why
like
is it always me outfit?
Because you're getting an outfit. So I think it's an idea we're gonna
That
do.
would be fun.
Maybe when I have a load and like I'm gonna go fuel in QT, we'll do like a half an hour little stint where I'll try to get like maybe 10 guys or gals that are fueling.
I just got here.
We'll
What's
throw
going
we'll
on?
throw some flags and have a fun night or a fun day for people that are getting something from the QT.
Okay, so Krista says, Mike, my husband, got his authority when he leased onto a company. He didn't do any runs while dude numbers were on his truck, but someone said he could if he got a magnet with his numbers and covered up dudes.
Covered up the guy he was leased to. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't mess with switching numbers on a truck.
But you
If
need
you're
your
leased
insurance
on-
for your authority. Will you have insurance for the person that you're leased to? Would it be worth to pay 2 insurances? Email me. I don't know what you're talking about, so email me really fast.
Sounds a little
shifty.
yeah, a little shifty.
You don't want to be shifty.
Just give it a good company that knows how to book.
Yeah,
loads.
email me. Email me, and I'll try to talk
Hey,
to
from
you. I might
Cheyenne.
even like give you a little
Cheyenne is
call.
one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. I've driven through there twice.
justtruckingwife@gmail.com.
Coming up from Denver, I went through Cheyenne and back over to Wyoming, and that's
just
it's
kidding.
it's a beautiful country up there.
She was responding to someone else's.
Oh, she was responding to me.
Yeah.
Just kidding. What's up,
yeah,
what's
that's
up, Charlie
smart.
Richardson? How you doing, man? Just got the Trump rally, but just got off the Trump. Mark? How was the Trump rally? I heard Tulsa's having some problems.
That's a good question.
I
I'm
didn't-
sorry, because I'm not a trucker, but that's
I
a good
didn't
question.
know. I don't know what's going on there, but
How common is it for kids to ask you to honk your horn on the road? My kids do the hand motion out the window, and they love it when they hear a trucker
honestly, it's
response.
a lot more than. And the Volvo doesn't have a pull pin, so I have to hit my main horn. But I always make the hand gesture like I pulled it if it's kids. I'm like, so.
Oh, that's cute.
A lot of times when I'm coming back on 85, there'll be people on boats that are like hanging out on Hartwood Lake, and they're all probably hammered. Most of the weekends, they're like, honk your horn.
Yeah.
So they'll honk it at them. They're like,
You know what's sad? I just thought about this. My car has like really, really, really tinted windows. I'm gonna have to like roll my windows down for the kids when they get older because they can't you can't see inside my car. So if you see
why are you
like,
gonna move those down?
so they can do like that to trucks.
Oh.
Because you can't see.
That's what you think about?
I want my kids to have fun.
When you're doing a truck tour, you should go through what anyone should have. I'll do that. I have a printer, have a bunch of pens, I have a jar of peanut butter, which I love. Have some.
That's what your brain goes to. A jar
Cattleman.
of peanut butter. He also has protein bars and
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
And a lot of Diet Coke, and a lot of water. And
Yeah, he has water.
I have a toothbrush and some toothpaste.
Yes.
Are you here, Mike? I don't know what Mike's doing. People do it though.
I want to play my game again.
Hey, you lost 3 times in a row.
I want to try again.
Guys, do you want to play? Well, let's play Connect 4 to see if you're going to play your game. Connect 4 coming up to see if Katie's going to get another chance at her game.
I like my flip cup game.
Would you like to go first? Mike Jennings, Mike Miller. Hey, you guys are having a little.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
I don't know
Hey,
if it's Mike, but hey, Mike.
My dad's name
Big
is
Mike. Actually, we met a guy at the beach. His name was Mike. We called him Big Mike because he's a big
might
guy.
have went out in the water all night at like 2 in the morning.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It may have been.
So yeah, Big Mike, we're pretty sure we have your sunglasses if you're watching the channel, buddy.
I doubt you are. We probably told you about it.
We ended up with some sunglasses in our room and we have no idea who's there. But they're nice. Ooh, spicy.
It's a spicy meatball.
This is spicy meat. Do you think I'm gonna do it? Nope.
No. Do whatever you want, bro.
Blocking you.
I don't see you blocking anything.
Why would you do that? There's no.
Can you just play and not judge my movement?
No.
Maybe I'm throwing you off.
No help in doing that.
No.
There's no help in doing that either. Like, why would you put that there?
Just, will you play the game?
Guys, why would she put that there? No.
Play the game.
You got these. No, if I
Will
put
you just
this
play
here,
the
then
game?
You got this. So I can't do that.
Hurry up. You think too much.
I'm thinking about how to beat you.
I'm gonna know how to beat you.
Put one right here.
No.
One right here.
I'm not putting it there.
Please.
Crap!
Hey!
I saw myself do it too. Dang it!
You're over.
One more. I know.
You're over,
I haven't
dude.
won anything tonight. It's because
Oh,
I'm
goodness.
tired. Can we just one more? One more. I'm like a junkie.
Uber's pretty
One
good
more.
in attention. Convoy's by far the easiest. C.H. Robinson's hard to get attention from. J.B. Hunt's hard to get attention from. But Uber and Convoy, they're pretty easy. As long as you have your... They say you have to have your BOL signed
Skippy peanut butter.
by the
Jif.
Jif peanut butter. They say you have to have your BOL signed by the shipper or receiver. Just write in the times. It's all you have to do. That's all they try to make it seem harder than it is.
I have a funny story about Jif, but I'm not going to talk about it. What are you doing? Oh my God, he's going to get a bottle of...
This feed is now sponsored by Jif.
His feed is now sponsored by Jif.
Creamy, no crunchy.
I have a funny story about Jif peanut
Creamy,
butter.
no crunchy.
So, do you remember that commercial
Why would
back
you
in the
put one
day?
way in the corner over
Will you
here?
just listen?
Guys, do you understand?
Do you remember the commercial? Moms like you, choose Jif. Choose Jif. I used to, like, my mom always bought the Peter Pan peanut butter. And I told her about
Hey,
the
Ray,
commercial,
no problem.
and I was like, do you love me? She was like, why? Because I buy you the Peter Pan peanut butter. So she bought me a bottle of Jif because she wanted to know that.
KRT47. I might do a video on that, but I have a preacher
Do you
bar.
remember that, Mom?
I do push-ups and I do shoulders in the truck. That's how
You
I
need
try
to
to
do a
stay in
workout
shape.
video.
That's what I say. I feel dumb about doing it. I don't want to do a workout video in the truck. I don't want to film myself working out. And all
Yeah, but people.
huffing and puffing as
Yeah,
a
but-
40-year-old.
But people like want to know what workouts you're doing because it
It's
can
more
help
about what you
them
eat.
work
If
out.
you're not stopping, whenever I stop to get food, if I do get a sandwich or something, don't get any fries, don't get any sides, don't
I'm
get
a fry
any
girl.
pizza. I eat the worst when I'm hanging out with this one right here.
I eat all the time.
I
all the
don't.
time.
So I do, but I recommend getting a preacher bar, and you can hide it behind your seat, like it'll fit behind your that rubber.
The gift could be a
casing.
$300 gift card to wash your truck at Blue Bacon.
Blue Beacon?
Yeah, why not?
You want $300 gift card to Blue? To wash
Sorry,
your
what's
truck?
the email again? Just Truckin' Life, JUST,
Yeah,
TRU.
the channel's name, just add wife and at Gmail.
There you go.
Why would you put that there?
Why would you interrupt me? Why are you interrupting me?
Jif is the best. That's right, Steve.
Don't
You know
interrupt
what
me.
you're doing. Just Truckin' Wife makes no sense with her moves at all.
I'm trying to throw you off.
You're gonna throw me off with getting blocked over here.
I'm throwing you off.
Why don't you put one right here?
I'm throwing you off.
Why don't you put one
I'm
right here?
throwing you off.
Put one right there.
Why would I put one there?
Put one right there.
Why?
So I can block you.
No. Why do you hate
You got
me
so many
much?
options coming in right
I
now.
have 2 options.
Three options coming
4
in right
options
now.
technically.
Hello from Oklahoma. Hey, Ashmore, that's why I do it, man. I'm trying to teach. If all of us book loads, I wouldn't say the way I do, like I'm the God's gift to it, but like if we all understood what they
You're
needed,
my gift.
that they needed us, we don't need them, then we would be making a lot more money. Why don't you put a couple over here?
Why don't you shut your mouth and play the game?
Mom, do you hear how your daughter's talking to me?
I cannot stand you. I am so over this marriage.
And you like convincingly put that in there, like, yeah, I got him. I'm gonna block him right now.
Because if you wouldn't think about it so much, I would win.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about like, I'm not gonna design a workout bench, but when I'm doing push-ups, I put the preacher bar on the seats. So you might not want to have like $1,000 nice seats when you're doing this, or put a towel on them or something. Bring a couple towels because the dumbbell or the preacher bar weights dig into the seat.
That's what I got him for Christmas.
But the reason he did give me that for Christmas. The reason I put the bar there is in case those, when I'm doing push-ups, I use the armrests, and if those armrests fail, you're gonna,
Forgot about
that preacher bar will catch it. So that's why I try to do that.
Like, what do you buy a man? Men are so weird. I need information on what you buy a man.
If you guys want to do merch, hit up Bunker Branding. Okay, we'll look up Bunker Branding.
Well, we had some that we talked about. I don't know if we're gonna
Thanks,
outsource.
Big Sean.
Outsourcing is like,
We just want to buy screen print.
I might actually. What I need to do is drive down. There's a screen printing place down the street. I need to go and just be like, hey, I have these shirts. How much? Put it on there. Whatever.
Hey, you can do whatever you want, Kaylee. If you want to run till you're 70, as long as your eyesight's good, man, and you're out there, run as long as you want, man. Hey, Steven, see you later from Illinois, buddy. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Sorry, this is a long one. We're just bored tonight. We're hanging out, so we're going to be chilling.
I want to play my game again.
Watching at Petro and seeing all the garbage on the ground is terrible. It's really hard to throw out garbage. Yeah. You see that a lot.
He's terrible. We'll go to like the beach and stuff, and like by the time he gets from the beach back to the hotel, he's got like arms of garbage that he's picked up to put in the trash can.
Just take care of our life, man. We're only on this earth for so long, so might as well take care of it.
I love that you do that, but it's...
you got a 2019 860. That's a nice truck. So what I did with that TV, everyone asked me this whenever I show this TV. So I bought the little TCL $100 built-in Roku TV. And I took the TV, and where the skylight is in the Volvo, I took the mounts that like mount to the bottom of the TV if you're going to set it on a shelf. I took those mounts and I wedged them into that weather stripping up there and brought them down. So that's holding the screen from falling forward. And you probably could put a couple self-taps in there, but I didn't want to mess with going through the cab and getting some water damage. So they're in there so good that I can't even get them out right now. I'd have to like jam them back out. So those are holding the top of the screen in because they're kind of angled little mounts. So I put the one side inside the weather stripping, and then I'm holding the front of the screen from falling out. And on the bottom, I took just self-taps. And it has that little built-in ledge at the top, and the screen's right there, and I took 2 self-taps and put them right in front so it can't come forward. And that's it. And I've gone through the hardest of bumps, and that thing has never moved. So that's why I put it. And then I ran the extension cord through that little compartment on the top left above your head, back to the back, down the left, and then my inverter is right there behind my seat, so I just plugged in the inverter. And that's it. And it's a Wi-Fi, or I use my hotspot on my phone, and I can watch TV whenever I want. Kaylee, Mike, are you answering my question? DOT physical determine if you're capable. Yeah, Mike Miller, and a DOT physical, really go in there with your mindset chill, and that's the biggest thing is your blood pressure. That could fail you, and your eyesight, of course. What are some of your favorite truck stops?
Loves.
I love QT. I like Loves. I don't like TAs. I'm Flying J and Pilot. If it's a new Pilot, like the one off exit 1 going from Georgia into Florida, I like the newer Pilots.
It's 10 o'clock.
How long have we been on?
About an hour.
As long as people are still...
An hour.
And there's, like, I like that big Orchard Park one going off 81 up. There's a bunch of food. If it's easy to get in and out, and like I love Sheets, also SHEETTG.
Sheets.
They got some good food, just like QT.
So my game one more time.
Okay, let's play your game good. You got, no, I don't have the way station bypass. I always pull into them unless they just push me off anyways.
Terry, there's drama with NASCAR? I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with NASCAR.
Well, it's not 2 years to someone else, but I'm just curious.
My mom is a huge NASCAR fan.
Which is so weird.
Last week I got 4 loads. I was on a load, so 4 loads. Reading your question. NASCAR is going to lose a lot of fans. I don't know what NASCAR is doing.
Are they taking down the Confederate flag? Is that what has to do with it?
Do I deliver in Maryland? I've delivered to
I bet
Baltimore
that's
a couple
what it
times.
has to do with, 'cause I read something about that.
I haven't had a load to Maryland in a while. You love this game.
I love it.
I love this game.
It's fun.
Lowe's is based out of Oklahoma City. That is a fly, which is now dead and
Thank
on
you.
my hand.
Yay.
So our 3-year-old will kill and touch any
Bug
bug
anywhere.
ever, but our 4-year-old will tell me about it.
Cry. He hates it.
He doesn't cry. He's like, Dad, there is a bug in the house. Come here. I'm going to show it to you. All right, this is the last game, guys. Then we're going to sign off. Probably go sing some karaoke.
Yes.
I'm the designated driver because you lost. That sucks. It really does suck. Doesn't work out very well.
I was expecting to
All right, so we'll do the chips this time.
No, I'll do a shot one, just in case. I mean, whatever.
You still have that one? Oh, I put it out in the back area.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll
I'll drink it either way, but.
All right.
Since you have to draw.
If I hit this one, this is going to tell the fate of it. Oh. Not good. That didn't work very good, but thanks everyone for subscribing to the channel and liking the channel.
Yeah, it's
Truly
again,
appreciate it. Please.
Like, we have a lot more people watching now. If you have not subscribed. Sorry.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. It really helps us out. Also, once this is done, check back tomorrow. I will have the link to enter for our giveaway, NES giveaway.
Oh, she's got the vanilla this time. Crown is good stuff. Canadian whiskey.
Best two out of 3.
No, I already won 3 in a row.
Best 2 out of 3. Why does you do this to me? Best 2 out of 3.
I'm going to do this one sitting down. Boom.
Whatever. Why are you so cocky?
3, 2, 1.
Why do you laugh?
I like that we have witnesses because they can like tell if you're cheating.
Oh my God. Brittany! No! One more time.
You guys, okay, if anybody says that they want to see another one, I'll do it one more time.
Oh, come on.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Big Sean. Great channel, brother. Thanks for everything, man. Thanks for watching.
Everybody hit
guys.
the like button too, please.
Thanks
yeah,
for
forget about the
watching.
like button. Please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
All right, Nintendo Switch time, Mario's card, yeah.
Do it for the like. Yes.
Next
for the
next
like.
live feed,
Do
we're
it
probably
for the
gonna
like.
play the game system, and we're gonna do that when we pick the winner. We're gonna do it live. So
Happy Father's Day. Thank you.
thanks, guys. We're
All
gonna
right,
do this
hold
one
on.
more time. We're out of here because somebody wants to at least win one. All right, 3, 2, 1.
But don't let me win.
I'm trying.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. You might win this one. Ooh, the pressure's on.
Don't say stuff like that. We won! Did you let me win?
No, I didn't. I
You
tried.
promise?
On that note, love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We truly appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
And P64, we love you. We got to meet you someday.
Yeah.